Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for those who don't know me, my name is Grace. I'm a registered nurse currently living here in the UK. So guys, as you can see from the title, I'm going to be telling you how much I spent to come to the UK. Guys, it is not free. For those people who are saying that it's free, no, it's not free. But good thing is that once you're here, they will refund some of it, although not all of it, but some of it. Let's get to the video. Okay, so guys, I jot down so that I can remember basically everything that I used. So guys, as I said, it is not free. Although they'll refund you the money, but the process is not free. You'll have to incur a good amount of money, yeah? So you need to be prepared. That's why I said in my previous video that before you start the process, please make sure that you know the exact amount of the money that you're going to be using, guys. Okay, so the first thing is IELTS exam. As you know that IELTS is the English test that you have to do before the NMC, of which is the Nursing and Midwifery Council, or any healthcare organization that you are coming with. Maybe if you're a radiographer, a lab technician, or any other healthcare. I'm based on healthcare because I'm a nurse. So your healthcare regulator will need the IELTS exam, and the exam I did is in last year, I think around March, April there, and the amount of money that I paid was £192. So guys, I'm just going to equate it to pounds because I'm from Kenya. I use Kenya shillings, and I'm not going to say it in Kenya shillings because I know there are lots of people who are watching my video, guys. So if you can just like convert it to your own currency, and you know that it differs, the exchange rate differs, so it might be either higher or lower than this amount. So the exact amount that I paid for my IELTS exam is £192, but currently I've just researched that it's about £200, yeah. So the next thing, I had to pay £82 to my nursing council so that they can be able to verify my documents. You know that before you actually start into this process, there's documents verification by your own nursing council back in your country. Like my own is Nursing Council of Kenya. It had to verify my documents before the NMC could actually start the process of registering me in the UK. So I had initial assessment, and guys, before you actually pay the £82 to your nursing council back in your country, there's this initial assessment fee, or the qualification evaluation fee, that you need to pay to the NMC, which equates to about it's £140 you have to pay, because I told you that this process, the NMC process, well, you have to go to online to their website, like the application process, then they'll guide you all through. So the initial money that you have to pay is £140. So after you pay the £140, the NMC will then send an email back to your country to ask them if you truly are a nurse registered with them. Then you are going to pay that £82 that is in my country. So it varies from different countries, yeah. So my country is £82 is what I paid, and afterwards then the nursing council in my country then replies to the NMC back in the UK, telling them that I am registered with them and they can continue with the process. So I paid, that is £140 for the initial registration. Then afterwards, once everything is sorted out between the NMC, the UK, and your country, then they are going to send you a link. This link is for you to do your CBT, to book your CBT and to do your CBT. CBT is a computer-based test that you need to do. There's the CBT, and then there's the OSCE. CBT you get to do back in your country, and the OSCE you'll do once you're here in the UK. It's mostly is covered by your trust or your care home or whichever company that you came with. In most cases, they're the ones who cover for the cost of OSCE, unless you've come as an independent candidate, guys. Okay, so after you pay the initial once you're done with the qualification evaluation, CBT is £83. You need to pay £83 before you actually book the date. And once you're done with the CBT, guys, you've passed your IELTS admission to registry or registration fee. This is £153. So this amount of money is the last money that you're going to be paying to the NMC. Once you've passed your CBT, once you've passed your OSCE when you're already in the UK, is when they'll start your registration now. And this is after you pay the 153, because if you don't pay it, then they won't start the process. You have to pay the amount. And in most cases nowadays, the agency will require you, the agency that is bringing you to the UK will require you to pay the £153 before you come to the UK, because they say that most of the people, when they come here, they don't want to pay. They depend on their trust or on the agencies, so there's some problem paying and all that. So they want you to pay when you're back in your country, so that when you come to the UK, everything is already sorted. You just do your OSCE, and then you get registered and you get your PIN, guys. Okay, so after these exams and all that with your country and the NMC in the UK, the next thing is now the documents that you will require for you to actually get a visa and for your employer to accept you. So the first thing you need is police clearance. So police clearance in my country, it's about £7, guys. I'm just going to be speaking about my country because it's where I'm from. I don't know about most of the countries, I only know about mine. So about a week and I had it. Then the next thing is TB. You have to do TB, you have to get your TB certificate, but this it majorly depends on where you are from, because there are some countries that it's not a must for you to have the TB certificate. From where I am, you have to have the TB certificate before you actually get your visa. Yeah. So for the TB, I paid £93. Yeah. So I paid £93 for the TB. Then there's one thing known as the medical report. Your agency or your hospital, it will give you some forms that you're going to need to fill, and there is the medical report where a medical practitioner is supposed to sign. So I paid £14 for all that, all the tests and everything for my hospital to actually accept it. Okay, so after that, then there's other things like transcripts. So this major depends on your agency or your trust. As for me, my hospital didn't request for any transcripts, but if they do, then you have to add some amount of money there, guys. Okay, so the next thing is visa application. So for the visa application, I paid £272, equating to 334 USD. Yeah, for the skilled worker visa, you have to pay that. Definitely, you have to come in with a visa. There's no way you're going to come without a visa. After that, then you go to your flights, in which your flight is majorly taken care of by your agency or by your trust or by your care home. I had to do some COVID tests. So the COVID test costed to about £136. Yeah. Then we have the IELTS training. I said already about the IELTS exam. Then we have the IELTS training. As for me, I had to do the IELTS training because I knew nothing about it. So I just needed someone to teach me slow but slow, so that I can get to understand each and every detail about it. So I paid CBT training, and for the IELTS training, I got to pay about £30. Yeah, for both it's about £50 for both the IELTS training and the CBT training. Yeah, and I used an agency. I wouldn't say its name, but it was very effective. It helped me because I passed my IELTS on my first trial. I passed my CBT on my first trial. The problem was in my OSCE. That was the major deal. Yeah. So guys, I have to add everything that I've just talked about. It will come to about £1,172. Yeah, that is the amount of money that I paid just for the exams, for the trainings, and for all the certificates that I required. And it amounted to about 1,172. Then the refund, that once I got here, I was refunded some amount of money, and it was quite a surprise because I didn't expect this much. So I was refunded a total amount of 916, almost 1,000. Yeah, 916 pounds is what I was refunded, and it was a good deal, guys. It was a good deal, because if you were to subtract, then you'll get that I used approximately 256 for my own. But I wouldn't say that I used 256, because, guys, I've just mentioned about the exams and the certificates and the training. I forgot to mention about the transportations and all the other things, the printing, the scanning, the maybe going to cybers, doing all the calls, everything. If I'm to add everything plus the minor expenses, then I would say that I used approximately 500 pounds. Yeah, just to come here, I used 500 pounds to come to the UK. As for me, it is fair. It's quite fair, because with time, if you were to like take a loan from your country, with time you're able to repay that money, and it's actually a good deal, and it's really it's worth it. It's worth it, guys. So that is the amount of money that I used, and it just depends on you. It just depends on your company, on your agency, on your trust. It depends on all that, because there are some trusts that don't refund all this kind of money. So just to give you the things that I was refunded on was my IELTS exam. I was refunded my IELTS exam, my CBT exam, my NMC initial application fee, I was refunded it. My COVID, I told you that I did my COVID test, the 136 pounds, it was refunded. And some of the things there that actually I didn't understand. I don't know if the visa was also refunded, and some things that I don't know there, but I was refunded a good amount of money, and I was very grateful. So, guys, if you want to come, if you are to take like a loan from your country, be assured that when you come here, just if you plan well, if you manage your money well, you're going to be able to repay that money within a short span of time, because you'll have to do some bank shifts in here and there, and you'll be able to pay that money within a short amount of money. So, guys, if you want to come, please come. Do all you can to come to the UK, because, guys, it is all worth it. It is all worth it, guys. So that's it for today's video. So, guys, if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you subscribe, join the family, so that we can grow. And it's a goodbye from now.